Folks, if you thought the drama taking place in Washington, D.C. in the House and Senate with Republicans was bad, then you haven't been paying attention to what's been happening in state Republican parties across the country. Much like the House of Representatives and the Senate, we have had a lot of MAGA folks rise up in the ranks and kind of take over state parties, or at least get enough MAGA people in to cause quite a scene. And according to recent reports, this MAGA uprising in the states has caused nothing but chaos for state Republican parties. And it's killing them in the fundraising department. The state of Arizona, their Republican Party, right? The Republican Party that gave us people like Blake Masters and, of course, Carrie Lake. And let's not forget cyber ninjas, right? Arizona, their Republican Party, is now having to beg the federal Republican Party, the big Republican Party, they're begging them for money. They're out there telling them, look, we kind of blew all our cash on a bunch of stupid stuff, so we really need you to give us some money. Up in Michigan, the MAGA freaks have gotten a hold of a little bit of power. They've kind of hijacked the state party, or at least they're trying to the point where it actually resulted in a brawl during a recent Republican state meeting. A physical fight broke out over the fact that the party is not able to raise any money. Similar things, not necessarily the fistfighting part, are happening in the state of Georgia, where you have the MAGA freaks that are trying to take over, but they're not having much success, but they're prominent enough to where it is costing the party tons of money. And here's why. Like, the big reason all these state Republican parties being taken over by the MAGA freaks is hurting them so bad financially is because the donors don't want anything to do with these people. So that's why they're all having to beg the big, bad Republican Party that oversees all of it, please give us some money. But what these state parties don't seem to understand, and I love this story so much, is the fact that the Grand Republican Party, the RNC, they're literally having the exact same problem. Because of their extremism issues, because of their repeated electoral failures, and because of the, let's face it, ineffectiveness of Ronna McDaniel as their chair, the National Republican Party is now suffering from a lack of fundraising. They got about $10 million cash on hand, which is less than half of what the Democratic Party has cash on hand right now. They also got blown out of the water in fundraising for this year by the Democrats, being outraised most times 2-1, sometimes actually more than that. So these state Republican parties let the little MAGA freaks start, creeping in and taking things over. They're horrible for donors. Donors said, all right, we're done. And they're begging the big Republican Party, okay, please, look, we made some mistakes here. We got some issues. We need your money. And the RNC is having to tell these people, yeah, we did the same thing and we're experiencing the same problems. So we don't have your money. If you've got any money you want to give to us, that would be awesome too, because we're all broke as a joke. Now, we're less than a year out from next year's elections, and it's a big one, right? Presidential race, House races, Senate races. This is the Republicans' last chance to take back over the Senate until the year 2030, because there's more Democratic seats than Republican seats up. And Republicans right now across the country, state by state and federally, they simply don't have the money to run these campaigns. And that's great news for Democrats, right? Like, I'm not going to shed a tear for the Republican Party's financial woes. You did this to yourselves, and you deserve every horrible thing that happens as a result of that. You mess with MAGA, this is what you get. Hey everyone, this is Aspen. And did you know that for the low cost of $0 per day, you can subscribe to the Fair and Balanced YouTube channel? We also encourage you to like, comment, and share, but again, click that subscribe button and help Aspen not be so grumpy.